Is that it again? Okay. Hi everyone. So I recently picked up a few new makeup bits and bobs, and obviously I don't really have anywhere to go, but I have been playing with makeup a little bit at home. And I just wanted to try them on camera, maybe get a bit of a first impression. So if my dogs stop interrupting me, we can get this video on the road. First up, I have this Makeup Revolution foundation stick. I have the shade F7, if this camera decides to focus. Honestly, I'm not terribly sure what it's doing. And I'm just going to use this mirror in here. So I've tried this a couple times with a damp sponge and once with a brush. So I had heard it was better with a sponge, but I kind of didn't see much of a difference. So I'm just going to take, this is from one of Switch Beauty's full face sets. Of course, there is a dog hair on it. And I'm just going to buff this into my skin. So for concealer, I also have the Revolution. This is the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour. I've used up 2 of these already. This is my 3rd one. I really like it, but there's not a lot of product in the tube, so it kind of finishes quickly, which is not the greatest. The Catrice Camouflage Concealer lasts a lot longer in my opinion, and I also really like that one. I don't go crazy with concealer. I just put like a little bit under my eyes, a little bit around my nose, and then if there are any blemishes that need more coverage after the foundation, I will cover those. Yeah, this is really a lovely concealer. I wish I'd had it on my wedding day, because the concealer I wore that day was not as good. We didn't have Revolution in South Africa yet. Okay, we are going to get exciting now. I'm going to put on some powder, and there's a lot of Revolution in here because what I've tried I really like, so I bought a few more bits and bobs to try out. So there's going to be a lot of Revolution. I've got this Bacon Blot powder, and it sits in the shade Translucent. I think there's also a banana shade. And this is brand new. I haven't tried it before. So just getting my powder brush in there. Start under my eyes to set that concealer. And then I have pretty oily skin, maybe a little bit less so in winter, but in summer it is very oily, so I do put a little dusting of powder kind of everywhere. And I mean, this little blemish is still showing through, but I'd rather not cake on the product. That's just not gonna look very nice. Okay, so how are we looking? It looks pretty like full coverage, which, like, this foundation is supposed to be a bit of a medium coverage, but maybe just with the concealer it's quite a full coverage, which I like. So let's continue with the face. I have also from Revolution this Ultra Sculpt and Contour Kit. This is in the shade Fair. I've had this for a while, maybe about a year, and the bronzer is very nice for my skin tone. The highlighter is quite nice but a bit pink, but the blush is really not good. It doesn't show up on my skin. So I don't really use it. I'm going to take the bronzer and just bronze up my face a little bit. This never really used to be a step that I did, but I think especially if you're taking photos, if you know you're going to an event or something like that, bronzer makes a big difference. So I like to go kind of under the cheekbone and a little bit on the cheekbone, around my forehead, a little bit just down the outside of my jaw, and I'll take it down my neck as well, just to get a little bit extra blend on the foundation. And then to look a little bit sun-kissed, I like to take it over my nose, just like that. I mean, I like looking sun-kissed. Oh, the dog has arrived. And for blush, this is brand new. This is from NYX. My dog is really interested in what I'm doing. It seems this video is going to be filmed in multiple clips because the dogs are just not giving me any time to myself. So I was talking about this new blush that I have from NYX. It is the Sweet Cheeks Matte Blush. And I remember there used to be a palette with like maybe 8 different little NYX blushes. And they were called Sweet Cheeks, and I think these are a bit newer. But this is a shade, this is the shade Bang Bang. And I don't have anything like this, which is why I bought this shade. So what's the point in buying something similar to what I already have? It is a very deep, berryish, brownish color. So I'm going to try this. I have this e.l.f. blush brush. Let's just dip in a little bit because I'm not sure how pigmented this is going to be. I'm going to smile a little and go kind of just across my cheekbone. Oh, that is pretty pigmented, which that's a good thing, right? Because this kind of color is going to look so beautiful on anyone with a deeper skin tone. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. The color's beautiful. And I quite like a matte blush. I'm not a fan of a super glittery blush, but I do like a highlight. I have this highlight from Revolution. It's called Highlighter Reloaded in the shade Make an Impact. It is so beautiful. Like, I saw this. Just look at this. It is insane. How would I describe this shade? Maybe like a peachy color with a golden shimmer. So I'm just going to take a little brush and swipe it in there and pop that on the tops of my cheekbones and a little bit round the side of my face. Ooh, that is so pretty. So I'm going to take a little bit on my nose and my chin and my lip. Ah, flip. That is gorgeous. I also had a slightly lighter shade that I was debating on, but I preferred this little bit more peachy one. Okay, let's move on to eyes. I have my trusty eyeshadow primer here. This one is from Wet n Wild. I have not found another one that actually works for me. I have very oily eyelids, and every other eyeshadow primer that I've tried just does not hold the eyeshadows on me. So if you have any recommendations, that would be wonderful, because Wet n Wild's cruelty-free status has been revoked. They are selling in China, and the Chinese by law have to test the products on animals. So yeah, very sad that Wet n Wild is no longer cruelty-free. I've got this Revolution. It doesn't actually have a name on it. It is their like eyebrow pencil thing. It's in the shade dark brown. It's got a spoolie on one end, which I really, really like. I do have quite big brows, but Okay, I don't do them all the time. Even when I'm wearing makeup, I don't always do my brows. But definitely for special occasions and when I'm on stage, I will use this. And I don't do a lot. My brows are a little bit uneven, so I'll kind of make them a bit more even. You can't really see the arch as well on my right brow. So I'll literally just do a few strokes to draw in that arch a little bit. And then I'll make the tail a bit darker and kind of just make the whole brow a little bit darker. I'm going very lightly. And the same on the other one, just to even them out. But this left one is generally my good brow. And I'll set them in place. I just have this Essence Clear Lash and Brow Mascara, and it does a pretty good job. Brush them up a little bit and then brush the tail down. Up a little bit over here and tail down. Now I'm going to go into the eyes, and I have this Soph X palette from Makeup Revolution. It is seriously beautiful. Okay, it has a huge mirror, but the colors, it's got like everything you would ever need. I think I'm just going to do something really simple. Let's take this pinky brown. I'm going to put that all over the lid. I'm going to take a fluffier brush, take a bit of a darker color. I'm going to take this dark brown here at the bottom and just go on my outer corner and up into the crease. Take a little smudgy brush, if I can find mine. Got it. I'll take maybe a mixture of those two colors and just put it underneath the eye. Just for that little bit of definition. I find it makes the eye look a little bit bigger, a little bit rounder. I just want to, like, this is very pretty, like a sort of brown matte eye, but I want a little bit of sparkle. So I think I'm gonna just dip my finger in this very warm sort of coppery gold, I want to say, and take my ring finger and dip it in and just pat this on the lid. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That is super pretty, like just that little element of sparkle. If you don't want something too crazy. Okay, I'm then gonna take, there's a white and like this, I don't know what to call that shade, a cream. I'm gonna mix the white and the cream and put them on the brow bone. The dogs are here. The puppy is sniffing all my makeup. Pippin, don't you eat anything. That won't be good for you. And mommy will be cross. Okay. And then I'm going to take, there's this beautiful, very shiny, pale color. I'm going to put that in the inner corner just with my pinky finger. I honestly find the pinky finger is the best way to apply something in the inner corner. Like no brush does it the same, really. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to do a little bit of eyeliner. I have, this is the Essence Eyeliner Pen. It says waterproof. It's not really waterproof, but it doesn't budge. If you, like, you can wear this the whole day. I'm just going to do a basic line across the lid. I'm not going to wing it out or anything. out we're gonna wing it because it's a little bit too thick on the one side for my liking. I don't like that eyeliner for a wing. I like this one, the Essence Liquid Ink. It also says waterproof. It's not waterproof. And I'm just gonna do a tiny wing because I messed up this left eye. And let's do the other eye. Can I get it the same? That's the question. Okay, they are not quite the same. But it's not like I'm going anywhere. Lockdown vibes. What I really want to try, I have the Mascara Revolution, you guessed it, from Revolution. This is brand new. I've actually watched a couple YouTube videos of people applying this and it looks really good. Okay, but this wand, this looks a bit scary. It is a very fat one with very short bristles and kind of in an hourglass shape. I've never used anything like this. I normally like a very skinny wand. Oh dear. This is gonna go all over my eyes, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna try to be really careful. Okay, it's not bad. I'm trying to be very careful because these big wands, my lashes are quite long. So normally with a big wand like this, I get mascara like all over my eyelid. I quite like that. I'm scared to do more because this wand is so massive. And it's got so much product on it, I'm having to like wipe it off, which is quite wasteful. There's even still too much on here. I don't like that. I don't like when the wand has like way too much product. Okay, that's really not bad. I quite like that. It's not the best mascara I've ever tried, but it's really not bad. Last, we are onto lips, and I have a few options, but I think I want to go with this. This is also from Revolution. It's called their Sheer Brilliant Lip Gloss, and this is the shade Glorified. But I've tried this once or twice just, you know, when I decided to put on makeup at home, like today, and it's not really sheer, but it is so pretty. The color is a lovely nude on me, and it's very glossy. It smells amazing. And it feels very hydrating on the lips. It's like that perfect shiny nude lip. That is pretty. And it feels so nice. I don't know, like sometimes you have a color that you love on your lips and it's sticky or gloopy, or if it's a matte, it's too matte. Puppy's now trying to eat my makeup. So I'm gonna end this here. I like these products. Obviously the new ones I'm gonna test out a bit more. So the brand new ones were this matte blush from NYX, the Revolution powder. So I suppose we'll see if this foundation lasts any better with the new powder. And then this mascara, I want to see how this wears, because sometimes I can get some like fall down at the bottom here. But that's going to be it from me today before my puppy destroys everything. Yes, you! Before you destroy everything. Yes! Does mommy look pretty? Never seen me with makeup on before, have you? No. Yeah, he just wants to bite everything. Okay, so thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will update on how the new products went.